Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy Bobby VILN. I'm back with another video. Alright, we'll go late on this. But the border situation. Now, I didn't want to touch the border situation. For the most part, I was waiting on the Biden administration and what they were going to do. And I was pretty much just waiting to see if they was going to go to the border or not, or whatever, you know. And for the most part, they didn't make the situation better. They didn't make the situation better. They're actually doing the same shit Trump was doing. For the most part, they decided to continue construction of the wall. For the most part, they claim they're building the levees to keep the flooding at bay, and not the actual metal wall that was being built and that's already been paid for. I was under the impression that they were going to continue the full construction of the wall. We're gonna see how that plays out. I think they actually going to finish the wall, but they say they only gonna do the levees. But let's touch on this border situation. Kamala Harris got caught up in her own lie. She claims she went to the border. She didn't go to the border. The reporter called her out on it and basically made her look like a fool. And that's the same Kamala Harris that dropped out of the race, the presidential race 6 months in, or 6 months before Iowa. Was it Iowa? I don't know. I forgot. The same Kamala Harris that got torched by Tulsi Gabbard. You know, the trash. She got taken out with the trash, in my opinion. But we shouldn't be surprised. This is what the liberals do. This is what all politicians, in my opinion, do. They promise certain things and never fulfill them. They ran their whole campaign off of them not being fucking Donald Jerome Trump. That's why I like to call him Jerome. They ran their whole campaign off of not being Donald Trump. Biden ran his campaign off of his quote-unquote glory days of being up under the Obama administration, and we know how mediocre the Obama administration was. And I had to fix that. That was annoying me. And it's just blatant as hell at this point that they have a set agenda of They have certain things they have to get done in a certain time, and there's a few demographics that are diasporas that aren't in those plans. It's only, for the most part, there's two. The majority of those bills went to two demographics, and we all know who they are. Enough said. They claim they gonna tax the rich. I haven't really dove into a lot of the policies because I haven't had time to, but for the most part, I don't see any taxation on the rich. You wanna know why? Because they are the rich. You know, they just they promised the people a whole lot of nothing, and they fell for it yet again. Especially with the border. They sat there and they blamed Trump for the border, saying Trump was stripping these kids from their family, their parents, throwing them in cages. But they neglect to touch on the fact that Sleepy Joe and Barack Obese, they the ones that started this shit. They built the cages and started stripping these kids away from their parents. They didn't want to touch on that. They brought out their secret weapon to show Obama and blah, whatever, to sit here and make it seem like Trump started that shit. He didn't. I'm just calling it like it is, straight down the middle. He didn't start that shit. And you see how they neglect to fix that border situation now. You want to know why? Because they started that shit. They never intended on fixing that border situation. That's why Kamala Harris was sitting there telling them, yo, y'all keep y'all asses where y'all at. We don't want you. We don't want y'all to come here. That's basically what she was saying. And y'all should low-key be happy about that. And here's the reason why you should be happy about the fact that Kamala Harris said what she said, because it's going to displace a lot of civilians and put them in the unemployment category. You want to know why? Because these migrants coming over here searching for work, they're going to take the lesser pay. They're going to take less wages in order to secure the job, bro. And they're going to have 3 or 4 of those fucking jobs making bread while the civilians, or the citizens, I should say citizens are collecting unemployment checks. Because you can't compete with them, because you're not going to work as hard as them. You're not bilingual, and you're not, you want that so-called federal $15 an hour. So it's just like, you should be excited about that. You should be happy with the fact that they telling these people to stay where they at. Y'all was outraged not too long ago, I say like 6 to 8 months ago at the border situation, but sitting there completely neglecting the fact that they deporting Haitians at an alarming rate. Y'all so focused on south of the border, y'all wasn't paying attention to the fact that they was deporting these Haitians too. Y'all didn't say shit about that. Y'all wasn't keeping the same energy. Y'all wasn't keeping the same energy, and that's what I was talking about in my last video. If y'all gonna quote unquote cancel a motherfucker, cancel all of them. The same shit y'all was doing to Trump, y'all should be doing to a lot of these politicians, Maxine Waters, all of them. Because they was inciting riots, they was doing all of this shit. So a lot of it, if y'all gonna cancel a motherfucker, cancel all of them. Cancel all of them. But now y'all ain't gonna keep the same energy, because again, y'all got the quote unquote blatant racists out of office. Shit. Joe Biden been doing the same exact shit. That's all I gotta really say about it. Been doing the same exact shit. You got Alexandria Cortez sitting there talking about seeking asylum is 100% legal way of getting across the border or getting into the States. I don't know if that's true. I forgot to do my research on it, but that don't sound like it's factual. I don't know. I'll go look into it. But I never liked her anyway. Her and her socialist policy. Socialism is the infant stage of communism. It is. Because once socialism gets put into place, we're fucked, legit. And we're damn near socialists. We're like what, 60% we run off of 60% capitalism, if that. I think, yeah, we run off of 60% capitalism and 40% socialistic policies are being passed left and right. Censorship, all types of shit. We're slowly but surely turning into a socialist government, and the downfall of Western civilization is among us. America's downfall is among us. Legit, it's among us, bro. They creating fake fucking food deserts. They're paying farmers to destroy their crops. They're bro, like, you see, they creating a scarcity amongst the American people. They trying to create havoc. I ain't even get a chance to touch on the hacking of the gas lines and so forth and so on in that meat factory, if I'm not mistaken. That wasn't a mysterious hacking. That shit was planned. It was planned by your own government to sit. It was planned by the fucking corporation to sit there and create pandemonium. They're trying to get everybody panties in a bunch. They're trying to make everybody scared. They're trying to pump fear into us. You know? And it's blatant. It's blatant now. Like, and if you don't see it, then I don't know. I can't tell you much. But if you don't see it, you just don't see it, bro. You just gonna get caught with your pants down. Make sure you backed by crypto. Make sure you convert your money into gold, whichever way you can. Stack as much money as you can, and try to make your way to Middle America, where they're not going to be affected right away. So that's how I feel. That's just my opinion. That's not fact. That's just my opinion. But besides that, thank you for tapping into the Fake Woke Podcast. I appreciate the love and support and the commentary below below my post. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share my content. Follow me on all platforms, from Twitter to YouTube to TikTok, all that good stuff. Rumble too. I just made a Rumble account. So go ahead and tap in with your boy. But besides that, I'm out, and thank you again.